The Liberty half-dollar coin, also known as the Kennedy half-dollar, was issued by the U.S. Mint in various years. The coin features a portrait of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Below is the minting information for the years you requested, 1971, 1972, and 1985, along with the basic geography of the U.S. Mint locations that produced these coins. The Liberty half-dollar from 1985 is a part of the series that was struck in the U.S. from 1948 to 1963, but after 1964, the design changed. However, in your inquiry, you're referring to a 1985 coin, which may be a misunderstanding, as the Liberty half-dollar was no longer in circulation by 1985. It's possible you might be referring to a commemorative coin or other coin types issued in that year. Let's clarify the key details of various U.S. coin types from 1985, including their circulation, proof conditions, and values. Coin design. By 1985, the U.S. had switched from the Liberty half-dollar design, 1948 to 1963, to the Kennedy half-dollar. The Kennedy half-dollar was first issued in 1964 following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. By 1985, it was still in circulation with no design changes during that period. Obverse features a portrait of John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. Reverse features the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo. Mint state, circulated. The 1985 Kennedy half-dollar was produced in large quantities for circulation, and in circulated conditions, it usually shows moderate wear and slight to noticeable abrasions, especially if it has been in daily use. Mintages. The 1985 half-dollar coin had a total mintage of 33.7 million for the business strike, which means there is a large number available in circulated condition. Because of this, the coin does not carry a particularly high premium in worn condition. Uncirculated, MS-60 and above coins in uncirculated condition are those that have never been used for commerce, and they usually have minimal or no wear. A 1985 Kennedy half-dollar in uncirculated condition can fetch a small premium over face value, typically between $3 to $6, depending on the coin's quality and market demand at the time of sale. A coin graded MS-65 or higher could see higher prices. Proof coins. Proof coins are specially minted with polished dies to create a mirror-like finish, and they are intended for collectors, not for circulation. The 1985 proof Kennedy half-dollar has a much higher value than the circulation strike due to its special finish. Value. A proof 1985 Kennedy half-dollar, in original packaging and in pristine condition, typically carries a value of $10 to $20, although prices can fluctuate based on demand and coin condition. For a coin graded PR 70, perfect condition, the price could go higher. Circulated condition. The 1985 half-dollar in circulated condition is worth around $1.50 to $2.50, just slightly above its face value, mainly due to its silver content. Uncirculated and proof condition. Coins in uncirculated and proof condition can fetch anywhere from $3 to $20, depending on the specific coin's condition and certification grade. Mint marks. The 1985 Kennedy half-dollar was minted at 3 U.S. Mint locations, Philadelphia, No Mintmark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, for proof coins. Special proof strikes. The 1985 coin had special proof and uncirculated versions with S mint marks for the proof coins, making these versions particularly valuable for collectors. By 1985, the half-dollar coins were no longer made of 90% silver, as in earlier years, but were struck in a copper-nickel clad composition. Therefore, the 1985 coins do not carry any silver value. Circulated coin, $1.50 to $2.50. Uncirculated coin, MS-60 to MS-65 $3 to $6. Proof coin, PR-60 to PR-70 $10 to $20, can increase with higher grades. The 1985 Kennedy half-dollar has a relatively low premium over face value in most conditions, with proof and uncirculated coins being worth more than the standard circulated versions. However, for anyone interested in coins from 1985, focusing on proof versions or those in higher grades could yield better returns for collectors. If you're referring to a different coin series or if I misinterpreted your inquiry, please clarify, and I'd be happy to provide more detailed information. The 1972 Liberty half-dollar coin is a part of the United States 50-cent coin series. Here's a breakdown of its characteristics, circulation conditions, and value. Type, half-dollar. Year, 1972. Mint, U.S. Mint. Obverse design, features a portrait of Liberty, as designed by Adolph A. Weinman, part of the Walking Liberty series from 1916. Reverse design, features an eagle with a shield, as designed by Frank Gasparo. The coin was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint produced the coins without a mintmark, sometimes referred to as no mintmark. The Denver Mint coins have a D mintmark. The San Francisco Mint issued proof coins with an S mintmark. The 1972 Liberty half-dollar was minted in significant numbers and circulated widely during that time. Circulated coins. In circulated condition, the value typically ranges between $5 and $10, depending on the degree of wear. Uncirculated coins. Coins in uncirculated, or mint state, condition can be more valuable. The value can range from $10 to $50 or more depending on the grade. Proof coins. If you have a proof coin, issued by the San Francisco Mint, they are generally in higher demand for collectors. Their value in pristine condition could range from $10 to $30 or higher. Philadelphia Mint, no mintmark, most common. Denver Mint, D mintmark. San Francisco Mint, S mintmark, for proof coins. Mintage numbers can vary, but overall, 1972 half-dollars were minted in large numbers. The coin was widely circulated, and mintages for these coins were substantial, so they aren't considered rare in average circulated condition. Common circulated 1972 half-dollars are valued mainly for their silver content and can typically be worth around $5 to $10 depending on the condition. Uncirculated examples, especially from the Denver or San Francisco mints, can be valued higher. If the coin has a high grade, e.g., MS63 or higher, it can reach $20 to $50 or even more. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint typically hold higher value in pristine condition, ranging from $10 to $50. If you have a 1972 half-dollar in high grade, MS65 or above, it could fetch a significant premium, especially if it's a proof coin. Errors or unusual features such as a double die or misstrikes could also increase the coin's value. In summary, while the 1972 Liberty half-dollar is not considered rare in general, its value depends greatly on its condition, mintmark, and whether it is a proof coin or not. The 1971 Liberty half-dollar is a coin from the United States that was part of the Kennedy half-dollar series. Here's a breakdown of key information regarding the coin, its circulation, and value. The 1971 Liberty half-dollar was minted in the United States. It is a part of the Kennedy half-dollar series, which began in 1964, following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The 1971 half-dollar was widely circulated, with millions of coins produced. It was issued primarily for general circulation, meaning it was used as legal tender in daily transactions. The coin's obverse features a portrait of John F. Kennedy, while the reverse depicts the presidential seal. An uncirculated 1971 Kennedy half-dollar is one that has never been used in circulation, meaning it was either stored or kept in a mint state since it was produced. Mint state, MS, grades are given to coins that show no signs of wear. The higher the grade, e.g., MS65, MS66, the more valuable the coin may be. Coins in brilliant uncirculated, BU, or high-quality grades may be worth more to collectors than those that were widely circulated and show signs of wear. The minimum value of a 1971 Kennedy half-dollar is typically close to its face value, around 50 cents when in circulated condition. However, in uncirculated or mint condition, the value can rise. As of now, it might range from $1 to $3 in good quality, depending on factors like mint state and demand. Rare error coins or those in exceptional grades can be worth more. Keep in mind that market values fluctuate, so it is always a good idea to check with a reputable coin dealer or auction site for up-to-date pricing. Minting facility. The 1971 Kennedy half dollar was minted at the following locations: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. Denver Mint, D mint mark. San Francisco Mint, proof version, S mint mark. The coin has a clad composition consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a copper core. The obverse design is by Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse design is by Frank Gasparo. If you're interested in a specific version or condition, it may be helpful to have the coin professionally graded for a more precise valuation.